Okay, friends. All right, so here I am. I am actually on Sheriff Road, okay? Sheriff Road. All right, so let me flip this around here. And if you Paca Elementary School, okay? William Paca Elementary School. What's going to happen is, this is where we're almost there, okay? What's going to happen is, the school is over here on the right. All right? See, William Paca Elementary School, and right here is the entrance. Right, it's almost like a super secret spot, and it goes in to the stadium. Right, this is a good thing, because when it's time to leave, you come out here and you avoid all that traffic that's funneling in to try and get to 95 and stuff. So that's not open, of course, today, because it's not game day, but it'll be open. They open up, I think, 9 o'clock is what they say. But my man Rio says that they open that one up a little earlier. The other lots I don't think open up until actually like 10, so that's the good thing. The last time we were here, we actually had a little bit of a problem, because we came in the main gates thinking that we could just go to the red zone lot. And the thing is you can't. They're gonna say, no, you can't go through to that section. And we kept trying to find it, and we couldn't, until they finally let us cut across and get there. So I had gotten started a little bit later, and somebody had some of the gear, and they were behind getting there. So we didn't have like our spoons and forks and all that stuff, because it was in somebody else's, and they were like late. So I'm gonna make sure I have all the cooking stuff there at the same time. But we're gonna go over here. I gotta do another test run over here at the toxic waste dump. That is FedEx Field. So you see up here, you see orange, green, yellow, and all that. You don't see anything red wise on those signs. And so that's when you ask. Here's the problem. When you ask somebody that works here, I don't know anything about red zone lot. I don't know nothing about it. So you get kind of hosed on that one. Now, here's where it gets cool, because I'm going to show you. We're going to go on around the corner here, around the toxic waste dump that is FedEx Field. So that's orange lot D. And that's the purple lot. We're on FedEx Way, which is one way around the stadium, if you want to call it a stadium. As we stroll on around, if you are looking for our tailgate, you see right here, this is the parking cover. They don't have a parking garage. They have a parking cover. Okay. Find the parking cover. Find the parking cover, and right behind the parking cover, over here on the right, is red zone lot. This is where our tailgate will be. Red zone lot. And that entrance, I'm going to show you guys. See? Lot, red zone. Yesterday they had one of the strings down here further. Hopefully it's still down. Yes, it is still down. Cool. So red zone lot is where we'll be, and where we just drove all the way around. I'm going to show you guys. That exit is, I want to say it's right down. You see right there where the Safeway sign is? That's actually the exit down there. Now, we could set up over here. What do you think? Or I kind of like being closer to the sides over there.
Yeah.
I think.
People can see you.
Yeah, as they're going through.
Yeah.
So they don't have to walk up quite as high. But I think this is actually the gate to get out. Right here for the red zone lot. So that's what it looks. I'm going to go back up here. But we can leave this way, which means you don't hit all the other traffic. So that's another one of the little niceties about being in this lot right here. And what we'll do is we're not going to be deep down here. This is where people were saying, when you get your parking passes, they actually have numbers on them. And so people are like, but my number is my number the same? It doesn't matter. Because see, here at FedEx Field, they don't spend money on paint. There's no numbers on the parking spaces. Okay? Last time we were right about here, I believe, because this was a little more flat.
So 400 filled up all this right here?
Huh?
400 filled up all this right here?
400.
Yeah, for people.
Oh no, we didn't have the whole thing. There'll be a whole Washington will have like their big radio station will be over here, and there'll be loud music and stuff, and they'll have their tailgate and things right here. And this is the view from probably where we'll set up here, because this is kind of flat, maybe right in front of us right there.
Okay.
We're far enough away that we don't get too much of the music there. We've got the stadium in the backdrop right here, and most importantly, we got porta potties right there. And see, these are the no sewage on your head ones. No sewage on your head. And it's relatively flat. So I'm going to do a little test run here again for a live stream, but that's how you get into it. So William Paca Elementary. GPS it there, and you'll see the sign for the red zone lot. Boy, I got paint and stuff all over my fingers. Oh, this is David Wiley. See, I'm getting smarter because in the past, if you were at my tailgate 2 years ago, what happened was I was just like knee deep, just cooking. I'm cooking chicken wings, cooking burgers, and trying to get everybody together. And I didn't really have enough time to actually spend with the fans and things like I really wanted to. So the good thing is with having David Wiley, and I got my man Jet D. Jet D is going to start smoking, I believe tonight. He's got 2 big briskets.
Is that yours too?
Yeah, he's going to do those for me because I've got so much I got to do to try and get this together. I'm relinquishing some of the stuff. Now I'm doing the sauce for it. Got to make the sauce and the coleslaw. You're taking care of potato salad and things. We'll get the chicken wings and get that stuff on there, and the baked beans. So that's where we are. And I think last I checked, I think 66 or 67 of the tickets were already picked up. So that's where we are with all this. And right now the temperature outside is exactly 50, and that's what they're calling for a high for Sunday. So for what the weather's going to feel like on Sunday, we are going to have some patio heaters. So it may actually be nicer out here. It may actually be nicer out here than actually in the stadium. So what do you think, David? Does this look like the spot?
Not bad.
Okay. Trash dumpster. Porta Johns. This is relatively flat here. You got the sight lines of the stadium. Easy walk there. And if people are coming, again, look for the parking structure, and we're right behind the parking structure. We'll probably go, depending on where they set up the other thing, we'll probably go a little bit more forward here just to get. But it is old. It was built in 1995 on a shoestring budget. But you know what? I can't hate on Jack Can't Cook because he wanted to build the stadium with his own money. It's just DC messed around with Sharon Pratt Kelly and wouldn't let him build it there. And then he wanted to go to Alexandria. No, I never went to that toxic waste dump. But then he wanted to build an Old Town Alexandria, and they actually did the groundbreaking. But the people in Alexandria at Potomac Yards were like, nah, we don't want that shit here. Then he tried to take it in Richmond, Virginia, and finally Maryland said, hey, we got a spot for you. And so here it is over in Landover, where he named it Row John after Ralph and John, his kids. And unfortunately, in his will, he didn't leave it to his kids, and that brought on the error of Dan Snyder and ultimately the downfall of the Washington football team. All right, so that's what we got. I'm going to pull out the table and the computer and try and see what I got. All right, peace.